So Johnson & Johnson is one of the biggest healthcare companies in the world. So we have a big pharmaceuticals division, a medical devices division, and then also a consumer division. So they operate with brands in the UK such as Listerine, Calpol, Neutrogena, Benylin, Sudafed, those sorts of brands that everyone knows and loves in the UK marketplace. Now, we are part of a sales organisation. We are massively passionate about learning and development and investing in our people to make sure that we have a really strong performing industry leading team. We started working with Impact Factory in 2009, though 2018 was a turning point where we've really upped our working relationship with Impact Factory. We've always been focused on driving our skilled capabilities and functional capabilities of our sales force. However, I think one area that sometimes can get a bit forgotten is the more human, softer skills side. And that's an area that we know can actually have really big impact within our performance, whether that's influencing internal stakeholders or it's how we're seen and how we operate with our external stakeholders. And we wanted to choose a supplier that had almost an unbiased view of what we do in our everyday lives and actually can take a step back and give us the tips, the skills that are really actionable. Can feel a bit uncomfortable doing role plays and being pushed out of your comfort zone, and initially it takes a bit of time for people to warm up, but by the end of the day people want to just try and they want to role play more and test and learn. And I think what that does, it creates a culture of feeling a bit safer within our peers, which then allows people to almost feel like they can take that risk and change the way they go about things. Last year, in 2018, we focused on a couple of areas. One was facilitation of meetings to come to quicker actions and to be much more efficient in the way we work. So we've kind of focused on that, and I think that's important because everyone's time poor. The feedback that we've had already from that in 2018 was that people were able to take really subtle skills and implement them the next day and actually test and learn them to then see what worked and actually see how they can become more effective in their day-to-day. This year, we're going to be looking to run 15 to 16 modules, which should touch at least 100 individuals. So we're looking at closer to the 70% of our total sales organisational workforce. And that is because the training will be bespoke to their learning needs. So not everyone needs to go on everything. It's making sure that people are getting the right support and development they need based on their personal needs. I would definitely recommend Impact Factory. I think the biggest reason is their unique delivery and training. I think, interestingly, a lot of the trainers come from more the arts world rather than the corporate world, which means it forces us to get out of our comfort zone, take a step back and take a different perspective of how we can look at training. I think they've got a unique way of deploying it, which is quite refreshing. It allows a more wholesome training environment outside of kind of the pressures of the day-to-day.